if you clicked on this video today because you were wondering if toners are good for your skin or right for your skincare regimen, then you might be in the right place. We're gonna be jumping back into my skincare series about the best pore reducing products, and today we're talking all about toners. You're gonna learn all the details on what toners are, if they're beneficial for you, and what you should be looking for with your skincare concerns. So if this interests you at all, then go ahead and keep watching this video. It's coming your way right now. Well, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you've been here for a bit, if you are new, I am super pumped that you're here today. My name is Lauren Carone, and my channel is all about making beauty easy for the woman who thinks that she can't. Now, my hope today is that you will consider subscribing and of course, hit that notification bell so that you can get alerts every single time I upload new videos, which is the second Wednesday and the fourth Wednesday of the month. And of course, I go live from time to time here on YouTube as well. So the best way to see those is to get notified. So please subscribe and hit the bell. With that said, I am so pumped to jump back into my skincare series that I have been doing on this channel called The Best Pore Reducing Products of All Time. It's not of all time. Maybe it is of all time. They are for me because they're working great. So I do want to jump back into that series today. And if you are pumped and you're also learning a lot and these videos are helping you out, would you do me a huge favor and hit the thumbs up button at the bottom so you can let me know that you're liking my content, of course. Drop me a comment if you want. That would be great too. I always love to hear from you. With all of that said, let's actually jump into the video now. I have notes here on my computer in front of me, and if you want actually a timestamp on the product that I'm going to talk about today that I'm actually using as a recommendation, the Thayer's toner, also known as an astringent, then I will leave a timestamp for you right here so you can just fast forward if you already know all the things there are to know about toners. If you don't, stay with me, girl, because I'm about to blow your mind with some stuff about toners today. So let's go ahead and jump in. So the first thing I want to do is the same recap that I have been doing for y'all on every single video in this skincare series. The first two were live, the rest of these are pre-recorded, but I do want to make sure that you guys remember these things because it does need to be the goal of your skincare. So here we go. The first goal is that we want to remember that we are trying to promote cell turnover every 30 days. We're looking for new skin. We're trying to remove the dead layers, a layer of skin off so that we have fresh, beautiful, youthful, line-free, zit-free, shrinking pores, not pore-free. That's not going to happen. That's not even a reality. All of the things, the glow, all of that in 30 days. That's the whole goal of your skincare. The second thing is that if you are having pore issues, most likely your problem is the fact that your skin is really congested, and the overall goal of your skincare, the overarching thing, is that you should be trying to use products that are going to clear the pore from the root out. We don't want to just be sloughing stuff off the front of the skin. We actually want to get deep into those pores, get them clean, and get them out. Now, that's why I'm doing this series in a certain order. I'm literally talking about cleansers, then masks, then toners, and we're going to talk about serums and moisturizers because I want to go in the order that I use these so that you can understand why the order matters and why the products matter, because all of that does matter. It's kind of like having the ingredients to a cake but not putting them in the right order and place. Your cake's not going to turn out. It's kind of the same thing with your skin. So that's why we're doing it in this order. The third thing is that it does take 10 days for your skin to adjust. So remember, anytime you try a new product, you've got to give it 10 days before you throw it out the window and say it doesn't work or that you're not seeing any results at all. I will say now, if you're having some serious issues as far as you're breaking out, you're having major acne, or you're red all over, that's a very clear indicator that you might be too sensitive for that product or it's not a fit for your skin. That is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you're like, you pop up a zit or your face is feeling a little bit more oily. Those things are completely normal. Within the first 10 days, and I was literally using all these skincare products at one shot on, like one side of my face, really. So some of them on one side of my face. In saying that, I did have some of those reactions, and that's normal. But after 10 days, the extra oiliness went away. The breakouts were stopping. All of that stuff was stopping. So it just takes 10 days. The last thing is, or the fourth thing, is it really does take 30 days to see a result, to be able to determine, is this product working or is it not? You really need to give it 30 days. Anything that you see on top of your skin before 30 days is going to be topical only. It's not going to be addressing the root of the problem. It does take skincare that long to actually kind of do something for you, which is is why you don't see me too often reviewing a skincare product that I haven't really had time to use for 30 days, because I just don't feel like it's very accurate. The only one that I will stand by my review wholeheartedly is my day moisturizer that I use. I'll link the video for you up in the eye on my moisturizer. I still use that product. I have not changed that. It's still a part of my regimen. I love it. It works. I've used it for 6 months now, probably more than that. At any rate, this entire series I'll link for you up in the eye as well as down in the description box. Please make sure that you catch the other videos, because again, they all do go hand in hand. And lastly, you will find that all of your ingredients, typically from skincare product to skincare product, cleanser to mask to serum to toner, they all kind of intercorrelate and they just like jive together. That's totally normal. You're gonna have some overlap, and that's okay. Okay, so let's jump into toners now that we've recapped. Are toners important? Great question. I actually got asked that on YouTube once, and I said no, that was very wrong. So I'm sorry that was bad information. I'm just now learning a lot about skincare because I was addressing the skincare problems, which for me was trying to figure out how in the world I could reduce my pores, as I've talked about in all of these videos. That's what stemmed this. I was to the point where my pores were absolutely massive. It was all that I could focus on, and I was to the point where I didn't like makeup. I didn't want to wear it because all it did was make it look worse. I just was not happy with my skin, and this is a little over a month ago, and I set out on a mission to figure out if I could reduce my pores. I actually believed the lie that I had bad genetics. That's not true. So in saying that, that's why you're getting this skincare series, and I know several of you guys wanted to see it anyway after hearing from you all, and so here we are. So we're talking about why toners are important. I didn't use one for years, and it's just simply because I was completely uneducated and didn't understand the benefits of using a toner. And honestly, it really seemed like a waste of money and a waste of time for me. It just felt like one extra step that I had to add to my skincare. If I can be really honest with you guys, I'm using, this is 3 products, I'm using about 5 to 6 products, 5 or so in the morning and 6 I think at night. No, yeah, something like that. No, 5, actually probably 6 in the morning on the days that I mask, and then 5 at night. I think that's how it is. To be honest with you, it doesn't take long at all. It really, really, truly doesn't. If you've got it in your mind that you can't spare 2 minutes to put products on your face, then I would say that you have bigger problems than figuring out what's going on with your face, because you're gonna have to make the changes. You're gonna have to use products. It's kind of like saying, oh, I want voluminous hair, but you don't want to put any product in it when you blow dry it. It's not gonna change anything. So I say that to you because I used to feel that way. I just didn't want to do anything extra, and I didn't want my time to take any, didn't want to take more time to get ready for bed or get ready for the day. It really just doesn't. So rest assured, I got you covered. Your skincare regimen can honestly take about 2 to 3 minutes of your time in the morning and an evening, other than masking, because that has to sit on your face for a little bit of time. Okay, so what do toners do? Toners can help close the pores and tighten cell gaps after cleansing. It's gonna reduce the penetration of impurities and environmental contaminants into the skin. That's what the whole point of getting those pores closed is, actually reducing that, that process. It also says it can even protect and remove chlorine and minerals present in tap water. Those of you who have rough water, you know all about this. I know for me, we got hard water where I live. Ugh. So yes, anywho, toner is really important. It's gonna help balance your skin and bring the pH back to normal. It's also really great for oily skin and clogged pores. So if you have those things going on, again, this was part of my problem, you definitely need to be using a toner. And if you saw my last video, we talked about chemical exfoliants, which I can link for you here in the eye, but it's also in the whole series. The chemical exfoliant that I'm using before this toner is actually a toner also, but it is a chemical exfoliant over a toner. It just acts as both. Hopefully that's not confusing. If it is, let me know in the comments. I'll try to explain it. Okay, let's move on. All right, so here's the ingredients that you want to look for if pores are a concern. So these are the couple of things that you do want to be making sure that your toners have. So check your toner labels at home if you are using toner. If not, these are just things to make a mental note of. Witch hazel. This is the whole reason that I bought this. It acts as an astringent, causing your tissues to contract to help shrink the pores while also soothing your skin and relieving inflammation. Glycolic acid is another thing that you should be looking for. That is actually an AHA or an AHA, as we talked about in my last video. Glycolic acid helps achieve toning duties by shredding dead skin cells and improving skin's overall tone and texture. Green tea leaves or even green tea leaf extract will have many benefits for the skin, including anti-aging properties. Hopefully I say this right. The polyphenols, this is a micronutrient that we get through certain plant-based foods, in green tea possess potent antioxidants and skin-soothing properties and show significant promise for improving the appearance of sun-damaged skin. So those are all ingredients that you can look for in a toner. This one has the main product or the main component of witch hazel. I'm making sure that is right. It does have leaf juice in it. And I don't see anything about glycolic acid, but that's okay. I have glycolic acid in several other products, so I'm not really concerned about that. Again, as I mentioned earlier, your products can overlap. So some products may have, glycolic acid in them and some don't. It's okay. You don't have to have everything in every product. That's why I mentioned that they can overlap. Okay, so as I mentioned, I am using the Thayer's Witch Hazel Toner, and I'm gonna pull up real quick for y'all the actual benefits of this toner. Okay, so experience homegrown healing power with Thayer's Original Astringent. Also, this comes in several different, I call them flavors, but it's probably not right, scents. I know it's all natural and organic, so you don't have to worry about it being like fragrance of something that's bad for you, but there's like cucumber, there's rose water, there's several other ones. Lavender is one of them. I just chose the original because at the time I was like, I don't want to add anything to my skin, even if it's a natural fragrance that's pulled from some plants and extracted with however they do it. I just didn't want to do that. I just wanted something that was scent free, so I could just guarantee that whatever I was putting on my face I wasn't going to have a reaction to and not be able to determine, oh, was this because it was scented or had a scent in it. But you can buy those types of things, and some of those actual ingredients do have different properties that do great things for the skin, so you can totally read about that on your own if you choose to get a flavored one of the Thayer's toner. Okay, this gentle astringent is derived from a time-honored formula developed by Thayer's to cleanse, tone, moisturize, and balance the pH level of skin. In addition to containing certified organic aloe vera, this unique property blend also contains certified organic non-distilled witch hazel that's grown exclusively for Thayer's on a family farm in Fairfield County, Connecticut. Thank you, Connecticut. We appreciate you. By avoiding distillation, did I say that right? I can read, by the way, whenever I'm not on camera. Anyway, of our witch hazel, we are able to preserve the naturally occurring beneficial tannins, which are known to offer antioxidant and antibacterial benefits and bring about a natural glow. Thayer's elixirs have been a fixture in medicine cabinets for generations. Once you use them, you'll know why. Paraben-free, phthalate-free, gluten-free, and I do believe this is, yes, we have the cute little bunny rabbit here. It is cruelty-free. So these are all great things. Again, I mentioned in the last video, but I'm really leaning towards more organically based products or products that are formulated without a bunch of additives and add-ins. I just have found that the more organic that I go with my skincare, the better off my skin is. God gave us a lot of great things on the earth. We really should be using those things, and that's kind of the back to basics thing I'm trying to get to for my skincare. As I mentioned in my last video, don't expect to see me in hemp skirts or anything, but I'm just trying to make my skin a little bit better through organic practices. So now that that's said, let me jump back to what I have actually noticed. But actually, first, before I do that, you probably want to know the price of this. So on Thayer's website, it's anywhere from like $12 to $10. I think I bought this at Target. It was like $10.95 at Target. But I did find a link for you down below. I've listed it down in the description box. Please feel free to not buy from my links. I'm totally okay with that. I'm not offended. I do make a very small commission. It isn't much, but it certainly does help me to invest back into my YouTube channel and buy more products. But you can buy this product for $7.49 from the Amazon link that I have listed below. I mentioned it was cruelty-free. Now let me tell you how I use it and what part of my daily routine it is. So I use it on a cotton ball. I do it twice a day, and it is after my chemical exfoliant, which I talked about in the last video, and I can link for you above in the eye. And of course, I will be doing a video coming soon on all of my skincare that I am using in the proper order, how I use it on masking days, all that good stuff. That will kind of wrap up this series with a pretty little bow. That's coming soon. Stay tuned. What I have noticed about this toner, my skin is smoother, it's brighter, the texture is gone. I talked about that in my last video for the chemical exfoliant. I really didn't realize how rough my skin was. I mentioned that too. It's amazing to me how soft my skin is these days. I'm just blown away. I mean, I like want to just sit and rub my face. Like, that's how soft it is. It's because I've never had that. Well, I haven't had that since I was a little girl, a little baby. My pores are definitely smaller. I do notice a major difference in a witch hazel toner versus toners that I've had over the years that I wasn't using when I did use a toner long before I like nixed toners, I wasn't using anything that was gonna help shrink my pores or help, make them smaller and get them cleaned out and all that good stuff. But this witch hazel really works. I've read that for years, and it really does work. It cleans off dirt residue, so even after I double cleanse, I talked about double cleansing in my cleanser video, so go back and watch that if you haven't. But at night, I will double cleanse, so that means I will clean my face once and then I will clean it again because I'm trying to get all the makeup off. I don't use makeup remover wipes or any of that stuff. I'm trying to get as much of everything off as I can, and double cleanse is very, very important to cleaning out the pores and getting the skin completely clean. And even after that, you still will pull off a little bit of dirt residue. It's crazy. You think your skin is squeaky clean and a toner will still pull off stuff for you. So I want to drop in a photo now for you, and I've been dropping this into all the videos that are pre-recorded here of my face, 30 days, 31 days actually of difference in my skin. So I hope you can see this. This was after all the products were put on my face. Both pictures were taken in the same spot, same lighting, no filter, and same time of day actually for these photos, 31 days apart, and you can see the difference in my skin. So the question of the day that I have for you is, do you currently use a toner? And if so, what are you using, and is it addressing your skincare needs? I would love to know the answer to that down in the comments below. Let me know. If you've used Thayer's, I would love to know if you like it. If you've used one of the other flavors and you like one of the other flavors, let me know, of course, down in the comments. So the last thing I want to tell you about before we kind of nix the video here is that, as I mentioned, the last several videos have been pre-recorded. The only two that were live were the cleanser video and the masking video. What I'm getting ready to do, in fact, by the time this video comes out, I will have already walked through a laser therapy treatment for myself. I'm doing pixel laser treatment, and I'm really excited about this because I will be filming the whole process. So stay tuned. That is a series of videos that will be coming out on my channel. I'm just not certain how many sessions I'll be doing or what's necessary. But on February 28th was when I got the first session done. So stay tuned. But my skin, what you're seeing with my skin right now is pre-laser treatment. And I want to make sure that I say that since I am doing a series that's coming out later on my channel. But I'm basically getting a new face, and so I'm excited to share that with you guys. And that is going to help completely reduce the pore size. It's going to help any extra texture, any other scarring. It's basically like microneedling on steroids. So I'm really excited about this, and I will be sharing that series with you coming out soon after this series is done. So stay tuned for that. You're not going to want to miss it. And of course, if you have not had a chance to subscribe to my channel, I would love for you to do that so that you don't miss out on that series. And of course, any other videos that I'm uploading over the next several weeks and of all time, of course. Follow me on social media if you haven't yet. I love to connect with you on there, and I will be sharing about my well, it'll be past now, but I do share a lot in my stories. I was gonna say that will share about the laser therapy in my stories, but of course this video will have already gone live by the time that comes out. At any rate, I would love to connect with you on social media. That's really what I'm trying to say. And I think that's gonna be a wrap for our toner video. So if you have any more questions, or there was something that I didn't cover that I missed that you feel like is helpful, I would love to hear about it down in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. I don't like when I say you all because I really say y'all, so thank y'all for watching, and I will see you in my next video. #ReformTomboyFamily. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.